Hello everyone, welcome to our lecture number 1, and this is the first chapter of class 11, that is units and measurements. So first in this case we have to discuss about your physical quantity. And what is the meaning of this physical quantity? We all know quantity means amount or strength, and physical quantity means that is your quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly. So you have to write a quantity which can be measured directly or indirectly is called physical quantity, and in shortly we can write P dot Q. Yes, and also remember this quantity helps us to us to represent laws of physics quantitatively. Represent laws of physics quantitatively. One thing is quantitative, another one is qualitative. Qualitative means deals with descriptive idea, quantitative means deals with its amount or strength or magnitude. Yes, and remember physics is the science of measurement, we all know this. Then one more thing is there, what is measurement? What is the meaning of measurement? Okay, so measurement means it is the process of comparison of a physical quantity with its suitable standard unit. With its suitable standard unit. This is the meaning of measurement. And also remember, measurement needs two things. What are they? So measurement, from the beginning some theoretical part is there, after that we will solve the numerical. So measurement needs two things. That means we can say to choose a unit and subunit. To choose unit and subunit. Another thing is how many times, the number of times or how many times the unit is contained in the physical quantity. Second thing is determination of number of times the unit is contained in the unit is contained in the physical quantity. So for example we can say let length of a rod is equals to 15 meter. Here we can write the unit is meter, and we can write 15 meter is equals to 15 into 1 meter. That means in this measured value the unit is contained 15 times. So measurement needs two things. First is to choose unit and subunit. That means this 15 meter can be written as 1500 centimeter. Okay, so centimeter is the subunit. And second thing is how many times, or determination of number of times the unit is contained in the physical quantity. So how many times the unit is contained? 15 times in this example. Yes, okay. Then come to the next part. Any measurement can be represented by NU. Okay, so let's see representation. This part is fully important. Representation, what is this? So any measurement can be written in forms of N and U. Okay, let, as per our example, L is equals to 15 meter. This L is our physical quantity, and this 15 is the numerical value, and this meter is the unit. So this is your physical quantity is equals to 15 is numerical value and meter is unit. So physical quantity we can say this is suppose Q. We can write this physical quantity as Q. So Q is equals to NU. This is the formula. So any measurement can be represented as NU. So as per the concept, any measurement can be represented by as N into U. Yes. Okay. So what is N? N is the numerical value of measurement, and U is the unit. Okay. So another thing is this 15 meter can be written as 1500 centimeter. So as per our example, L is equals to 15 meter and it can be written as 1500 centimeter. So if the length is quantity, physical quantity, this 15 is N and meter is U. Also in the 1500 centimeter, 1500 is the numerical value and centimeter is the unit. And we can write, suppose this is N1, U1. U1 means first system, U2 means second system. And in first system, the numerical value is 15, and in the second system of unit, the numerical value is 1500. Let it be N2. So we can say Q is equals to N1 U1 equal to N2 U2. So from this we can write, if N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2, we can write N into U is equals to constant. N into U is equals to constant. And if N into U is constant, we can say N is proportional to 1 by U. N is proportional to 1 by U. It means more is the numerical value, lesser is the unit. Yes. And what is the graph related to N and U? As it is inversely proportional, as they are inversely related to each other, we can say this is suppose N and this is suppose U. So the graph is rectangular hyperbola. The graph will be, the nature of the graph is rectangular hyperbola. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, that means it suggests us that thus larger the unit, smaller will be the magnitude. It means larger the unit, smaller will be the magnitude. I hope it is clear to all of you. Yes. Next come to some question part. Okay. So based upon this Q is equal to NU portion, let us solve some question. So first question is, which one is greater? You have to tell the answer. Question is, which is greater? Which is greater? The question is kilometer per hour, comma, meter per second. In between these two things, which one is greater? So how to solve this? Now see. In answer, you have to write 1 kilometer per hour, that is equal to, convert it into meter per second. 1 kilometer means this is equals to 1000 meter, and 1 hour means this is equals to 3600 seconds. So after solving you will get 5 by 18 meter per second. So now see, 1 kilometer per hour is equals to 5 by 18 meter per second. So one numerical value is 1, other one is 5 by 18. Yes. Second thing, here unit is kilometer per hour and here unit is meter per second. Yes. So take it as this is N1 equal to 1, N2 equal to 5 by 18. So in between 1 and 5 by 18, which one is greater? 1 is greater than 5 by 18. So as 1 is greater than 5 by 18, in the theoretical part we have discussed, more the numerical value, larger the numerical value, lesser will be the units. If 1 is greater, that means its corresponding unit will be smaller, which implies kilometer per hour is less than meter per second. This is our answer. I hope it is clear. Let's solve another question. Question is, which is greater? Options are gram per centimeter cube and kg per meter cube. In between these two things, we have to find which one is greater. So how to solve this? As per the first question, you have to solve. That means we can convert 1 kg per meter cube. It means 1 kg means 1000 gram divided by 1 meter cube means what? 1 meter cube means 1 meter whole cube. 1000 gram means this is 10 to the power 3 gram divided by 1 meter means what? 10 to the power 2 centimeter and its whole cube. It will be 10 to the power 3 gram divided by 10 to the power 6 centimeter cube. So after solving we will get 1 kg per meter cube is equals to 10 to the power 3 minus 6, that is minus 3 gram per centimeter cube. Now in this relation we can say, from this relation we can say, here the numerical value is 1, other numerical value is 10 to the power minus 3, and one unit is kg per meter cube, other unit is gram per centimeter cube. Now we can compare easily. As 1 is greater than 10 to the power minus 3, which implies more the larger the numerical value, lesser will be the units. So kg per meter cube is less than gram per centimeter cube. So more the or larger the numerical value means its corresponding unit will be lesser. So gram per centimeter cube is greater than kg per meter cube. Yes. So next, let's discuss about the unit. The theoretical portion, that is unit. What is the unit? Unit means it is the standard measurement of each kind of physical quantity. So we can say it is the standard measurement of each kind of physical quantity. This is called unit. Okay. So if the length of the rod is 15 meter, then meter is the unit of physical quantity, that is the length. Yes. Then we can say what are the characteristics of unit. What should be the characteristics of unit? What we have to write? It is very simple portion actually. Unit should be well defined. So we can say unit, it should be well defined. What should be its another criteria? Another criteria is it should be well defined. Another thing, it should be universally accepted. Should be universally accepted. That means in India the meaning of 1 meter, that means in America also the meaning of 1 meter remains same. Yes. Okay. And it should be invariable. Third thing is should be invariable. It should be invariable. Yes. What is the another portion? What is the another thing? It should be comparable. Should be comparable. It should be comparable. Yes. Unit should be comparable. Another thing, what we can write? It should be reproducible. That means unit can be, it should be convertible. Like this you can write. Comparable, it should be convertible. It should be accessible. It should be easily available. Another thing you can write, it should be easily available. These are some characteristics of unit. We can write like this. Yes, I hope this portion is clear to all of you. Okay. Next, classification of physical quantities. Next we will discuss classification of physical quantity. See this thing. From this we are going to enter into the chapter. So classification of physical quantity. P dot Q means physical quantity. Keep it in mind. So physical quantities, on the basis of measurement, physical quantities are of two types. So on the basis of measurement, physical quantities are of two types. One is your fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantity. Another one is derived physical quantity. Yes. So let's discuss regarding your fundamental and derived. Yes. So first portion is fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantity. Yes. So remember, what is the meaning of fundamental? It means preliminary. So two things, let us listen. One is your English alphabet, another one is English dictionary. English alphabet from A to Z, that is fixed, that is 26 in number. But the words available in English dictionary, that is not fixed. Okay? Yes. So we can say English alphabets are fundamental. We can't do any changes in alphabet. Okay? The number of alphabets remains fixed, that is 26 in number. But the number of words available in dictionary, that is variable. Yes, day by day it is increasing. Like this we can say fundamental physical quantity, that means its number is fixed. First see what are those. It is the quantity, we can say it is the quantity, it is the quantity which is defined on the basis of specific procedure and measurement. Specific procedure and measurement. Yes. And also remember, these quantities have their operational definitions. These quantities have their operational definitions. Yes. Okay. That means they are fixed. The choice of fundamental quantities is arbitrary. In theory, we can write the choice of fundamental physical quantity. Shortly, I am writing FPQ. The choice of fundamental physical quantities is arbitrary. Arbitrary means there is no reason actually. So you can think easily measurable quantities are taken as fundamental quantities. Arbitrary means, we can say arbitrary means generally easily measurable quantities are taken as fundamental physical quantity. I hope it is clear what is the meaning of arbitrary. Yes. So if you will think about its number, that is 7 in number. So what are they? So we can say there are 7 fundamental quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities. Yes. So what are those? So they are, first is length, second one is mass, then third one is time, then fourth one temperature, then fifth electric current, then sixth luminous intensity, and the last one is quantity of matter or amount of substance. Quantity of matter, or we can say it is amount of substance. And also remember, in addition to this, there are 2 supplementary fundamental quantities. There are 2 supplementary quantities. There are 2 supplementary quantities. What are they? That is, first one is plane angle, another one is solid angle. Yes, this is about your fundamental physical quantities. And also remember, the unit of fundamental physical quantities are called fundamental units. Yes, you can mention it as a point. That is, next point is the units of fundamental quantities. The units of fundamental physical quantities are called fundamental units. We will discuss this thing in later regarding units, fundamental units. I hope this part is fully clear to all of you. Yes, this is about your fundamental physical quantity. Next come to your derived physical quantity. Yes, next part we can discuss derived physical quantities. Like this, already I have told you to think about your English alphabet and English words. Yes, so words are the combination of what? English alphabets. Yes, so like this, derived quantities are derived from fundamental quantities. Yes, so we can write it is the quantity whose defining operation is based on the use of fundamental quantities. So in first point we can write it is the quantity whose defining operation based on use of fundamental physical quantity. Yes, second point we can write these quantities can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities. Very simple. These quantities can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities. Yes, okay. For example, you can think speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is length, so length by time. Length is your fundamental quantity, time is your fundamental quantity. Like this, speed, velocity, acceleration, force, all these quantities are derived. Acceleration, force, etc. So in a very simple manner we can say all the physical quantities except fundamental are derived quantities. In a very simple way you can mention all the physical quantities except fundamental physical quantities are derived quantities. Yes, and also remember the units of derived quantities are known as derived units. Units of derived quantities are derived units. These are called derived units. Okay, so next let's discuss system of units. So there are three common system of units, that is your CGS system, MKS system, another one is FPS system. Yes, so I'll give heading system of units. So from the beginning we have to discuss some theoretical part. After that numerical part will be there. So system of units. Okay, so what we have to write? So following are some common system of units. First is your CGS system. CGS system. What is this? Yes, so in this part we can say C stands for what? Centimeter. Here C stands for centimeter, that is cm, shortly represented by cm. Then G stands for gram, that is G, it is your capital G. Then S stands for second. S stands for second, that is S. And also remember C means centimeter, it is the unit of, these are the unit of, centimeter is the unit of length and gram is the unit of mass and second is the unit of time. Yes, this is very common part. Okay, next is one important point is there. It is also called what? French system or Gaussian system. So you can mention it is also called French system. French system, or it is called Gaussian system. GAUSSIAN. It is also called French system or Gaussian system of unit. And also remember, it is a metric system. It is a metric system. That means we can convert in terms of multiples of 10. So it is a metric system also. Okay. So in CGS system, to remember its other name, you can remember this word GF. GF means girlfriend. So G for Gaussian and F for French. Also G for CGS. Okay. G means, remember that is G. G means G related to your CGS. Okay. Shortly you remember GF. So G for Gaussian and F for French system. Yes. So next system of unit is your MKS system. Let's discuss about MKS system. Same style, you have to represent what is the meaning of M, K and S. So here M stands for meter, that is M, and K stands for kilogram. K stands for kilogram, that is kg, and S stands for second, that is S. And you can say it is the units of which physical quantity? So meter is the unit of length, kilogram that is mass, and second is the unit of time. This is the physical quantity. And also remember, it is a metric system. It is a metric system. Yes, this portion is completed. Next come to our third system of unit, that is your FPS system. FPS system. Same thing, you can say F stands for, here F stands for foot, that is FT, and P stands for pound. P stands for pound, that is LB, represented by LB, and S stands for second. S stands for second, that is S. Same thing, it is the unit of foot is the unit of length, and it is the unit of mass, and second is the unit of time. And also remember FPS system, shortly you remember FB. FB means Facebook. F related to FPS system, and B means British system. Yes, so you may remember it is also called British system. It is also called British system. Another thing, it is not a metric system. It is not a metric system. Yes, I hope regarding your system of units it is clear. Okay. Next, remember at the time in different region or different location they are using different system of units. Suppose in one location CJ systems of unit is accepted. Okay. In another portion or in another region MK system is used. So what is the difficulty faced? What are the difficulty faced by this different use of system of units in different location? That means regarding import and export the faced difficulties. Yes, suppose in some region foot is accepted, length of the unit foot is accepted, so they are using the foot as a unit of length, but in another region they are using meter as the unit of length. So during the time of exchange of materials they faced difficulties. Okay, that means shortly we can say because of import and export they face difficulties because of the different use of system of units in different locations. So to avoid this difficulty, there is another system of unit that is called SI system of unit. SI units that were accepted all over the world. Yes. Okay. So as per the General Conference of Weight and Measure that is established in 1971, as per that conference there are 7 base units, that is your SI units. Yes. So as per that we have to use SI units across the world. All over the world you have to use SI units. So let's discuss regarding your SI units. So in this lecture 1 up to system of units we have discussed. In lecture 2 it will be discussed, that is your SI unit. So wait up to the lecture number 2. So if you think that this video is helpful for you, then you can share this video with your friends. So kindly like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.